As men, it is time that we begin to stare into the flame of sacredness. Find out what it means to be above and beyond. Begin to ask ourselves, who am I? What do I desire? What is my philosophy? What do I stand for? Better men choosing the sacred path over the road traveled by the masses of society. This is the Better Man Channel, where we're choosing an admirable direction, choosing a path that inspires us to become more, that inspires us to live up to our full potential and inspire, motivate, encourage those around us. How many of us have been around a bonfire or stared into a fire? There's something intriguing, captivating about staring into something that's dangerous, that's a little bit more powerful than us, that is sometimes above our understanding. You can get lost in the staring into that flame, that sacred flame. And I think in today's culture, we've got rid of God. As Nietzsche says, we've killed, or God is dead and we've killed him. We've got rid of higher values, and we've got rid of higher aims and higher principles. And we see this mediocre, average, substandard living in society today. And I believe if we as individuals and society as a whole want to attain something greater, we've got to begin to have sacred values. You could call it God. You could call it that innate presence within. You can call it intuition. You can call it the universe, Big Bang. You can call it whatever you want. But we've got to begin to hold something with sacred eyes, man. Or let our eyes behold something sacred. We have to have a value, a philosophy, a God, a religion, something that we hold higher than ourselves, that like that flame, when we stare into it, we see something beyond. We see something that leaves us inspired and awe-stricken, and we leave or we're filled with that wonder. Anybody that's successful, anybody that has went above and beyond, has held on to something in some sacred sense. We quit chasing the shiny new objects and trends and new ideas and new fashionable ideals. And we hold on to something that's going to last. We hold on to something that's sacred, that's set apart for some sort of goodness. And as men, that's what we're called to do, to promote that sacred path, that ambition that everybody wants, everybody desires to grab a hold of that sacred path, that sacred mission, and reap the rewards as well. But not many people want to endure the standards and actions it takes to reap the rewards of a sacred journey. But as men, that's what we are all about, called to be the sacredness and hold the sacred torch of illumination, of knowledge, of wisdom, of strength, of courage, of mastery. We master the darkness within by holding on to that sacred flame, whatever it may be, whatever your sacred flame may be. But I guarantee you, if you want it to last, it has to be something that's going to promote growth in you, as well as growth around the community that you're in. We want to bitch about our communities. We want to bitch about circumstances. Well, then quit following the average road and let's grab a hold of something sacred, something that motivates, something that inspires, something that transforms our very being so that we're able to transcend the mundane. As men, it is time that we begin to stare into the flame of sacredness. Find out what it means to be above and beyond. Begin to ask ourselves, who am I? What do I desire? What is my philosophy? What do I stand for? Am I chasing some temporary light flame, or am I pursuing the lasting torch that is actually going to guide me in a direction that is worthy, that is admirable, that is noble? What in your life is sacred? What are you pursuing that inspires you, that gets you up in the morning, that keeps you up at night, that wind behind your back that's pushing you forward? We're pissed off, frustrated, tired of this average life that we settled for. We're tired of the inaction of those around us in society. Maybe they haven't found something sacred that guides their direction towards that sacred flame, something that's going to last. Maybe you're the person that needs to be ignited with something sacred that begins to not only illuminate our lives, but illuminate those around us. And that's the calling of a better man, to follow something sacred and be that guiding torch for others that say, there actually is something more to life than just settling. I love you guys. Find your sacredness, live a better life, become a better man. You guys will hear from me next episode.